What is up, YouTube? You're rocking with the Party Monster, back at it with a brand new video. If you guys checked out my previous video, you guys know that I was at WrestleMania last weekend and I had a great time. But part of that great time at WrestleMania weekend was actually buying t-shirts from all the events they had in the area. So today I'm going to be showing you all my pickups from the weekend and tell you a little bit of why I picked up the things I picked up and just give you like a brief rundown. So that being said, if you guys haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button so you don't miss a single thing. I put out videos at least 3 times a week. I mean, I've gotten a little lazy, but I will definitely get back on track, I promise you. Anyway, let's get into this pickup video. First off, I am kind of cheating a little bit because this came from the Goodwill and not WrestleMania weekend, but still a dope shirt and it fit with the whole wrestling theme, so I wanted to show you guys this anyway. I actually got this KO t-shirt from the Goodwill for all of $2. Not in the best condition, but hell, it's $2, so why not? On the front, KO. Let me show you the back. And on the back, you have Fight Owens Fight. This is actually Kevin Owens' debut shirt when he joined the WWE main roster. Anyways, pretty dope shirt. I'm definitely a huge KO fan, and this will definitely not be the last shirt you see from KO in this collection video. Just saying. So to go along with the KO shirt, I also picked up this little gem as well. The classic NWO shirt, which I got at the Goodwill for all of $2. Definitely a steal. I remember growing up watching the NWO, and for whatever reason, I never got this shirt, so it's kind of cool to have now as a full-grown adult and everything. So, that being said, here's a quick little story. When I was at Wrestling Con last week, I was going to the bathroom, and who would I pass by but Eric Bischoff, the man who created the NWO himself, and definitely a starstruck moment, and that was just kind of one of the cool things about Wrestling Con. Like, you just walk around randomly and see wrestlers everywhere. So, if you guys ever get a chance to go to Wrestling Con, I definitely suggest you go. You'll have a great time. So, first up, we have my pickups from Wrestling Con. And the first shirt I picked up that weekend was the American Nightmare Cody Rhodes shirt. Definitely a cool tribute to his father, who, if you guys didn't know, was Dusty Rhodes, and his whole thing was he was the American Dream. So, it's kind of cool to see his son as the American Nightmare. Definitely a dope shirt. I'm a huge Bullet Club fan, so I had to pick this one up. And of course, on the sleeve, you have the Bullet Club. And my other pickup from Wrestling Con is, of course, another Bullet Club shirt. This time it's the Kenny Omega cleaner in the 8-bit design. Huge fan of Kenny Omega. If you guys haven't already, make sure you do yourself a favor and check out some of his matches on YouTube. Definitely, I would love to see him in the WWE, but it definitely watered down his moveset, so I'm kind of split on that front. Anyway, you got the 8-bit design on the front. Let me show you guys the back. Of course, you have Bullet Club on the sleeve. And on the back, you simply have Game Over. So moving on, we have my pickups from the WWE Access Superstore, which was at the Convention Center right across from where WrestleCon was actually taking place. And if you actually want to see me inside the WWE Access Superstore, definitely check my previous video because I am in that building at some point in the video. But that being said, the store was awesome. It had t-shirts and merchandise for days, and theoretically I could have did all my shopping that one day and got everything that you're going to see in this video, but I didn't for 2 reasons. One, because I kind of had to pace myself money-wise, and I wasn't sure how much I was going to spend that weekend, so kind of had to limit myself. And 2, I kind of wanted to have a cool story to tell you guys, so kind of wanted to say some stuff for WrestleMania itself, and ultimately what I ended up doing. But I definitely had to pick up this shirt. It was on the top of my list. Seth Rollins is my favorite WWE superstar, and had to support the guy, and I think this shirt's pretty dope also, so win-win. The Kingslayer with Seth Rollins logo on the front. And, of course, on the sleeve, you have Seth Rollins' logo. And you got Burn It Down, Seth Rollins, and his logo in the middle. Burn It Down definitely did figure into his entrance at WrestleMania. If you guys haven't seen it yet, make sure you YouTube that. Next up, we have the special edition Brock Lesnar Suplex City with the Orlando, Florida tag on the front, which you can only get if you were in the Orlando area for WrestleMania or Access. So definitely dope to you. I'm glad to have it in my collection, and let me show you the coolest part of this whole shirt. And on the sleeve you have WrestleMania, which I kind of find weird that for WrestleMania 21, every wrestler that had a shirt out at the time would have the WrestleMania logo on the back of the shirt. Kind of shocked they don't do that anymore, but it is what it is, just a random spot. And of course in the back you got one-way ticket. Next up, we have another pickup from the WWE Access store. We have the Sanity tee, which at this point I have never seen a Sanity match. I only am kind of familiar with the group. I know Eric Young and Nikki Cross are both in Sanity, and that's about it. I just really thought it was a cool shirt, and I was actually borderline on picking this up because I had a lot of vacation left at that point, and I wasn't sure if I was going to be able to go to the NXT TakeOver event, and I kind of had to still budget my money because of travel and everything, and so at the end of the day, everything worked out for me, and I'm glad I picked up this shirt, so it just worked out for the better. Happy to have it in my collection. And on the back, it reads, "Bound together by malice, we don't give, we take. Give us your sick, give us your suffering, give us your twisted breath. I am Sandy, Sandy is we." And now it's time to get to my WrestleMania pickups. This one actually came from the Camping World Stadium, home of WrestleMania 33. Of course, it's the KO Mania 2 shirt. I mean, what other shirt could I pick up at WrestleMania besides WrestleMania inspired tee? You got the WrestleMania 2 logo with KO on top. Pretty cool shirt. Definitely had to get this one. It was in my budget, and I was happy I was able to find it in my size because the day before at Access Superstore they didn't have it in my size, so it worked out in the end. Cool shirt. One of my favorites, and I will definitely be rocking it to some event this year. And on the back, of course, you have KO. And the other pickup I had that day was the Orlando WrestleMania tee and the Orlando Magic colorway dope t-shirt. They had so many shirts for WrestleMania, and I ended up going with this one because, first of all, I love the Orlando Magic's colors, and I just kind of wanted something cool to commemorate my first ever WrestleMania. It would have been kind of cooler if it had the date as well, but it is what it is. I can actually say I went to WrestleMania 33, and I'm super excited, even now, to, say I was there. And on the back, you have WrestleMania 33. So last but certainly not least, we have the untouchable one, AJ Styles tee, which I actually picked up from the Amway Center's WWE merchandise trailer they had out there. The story behind this was my last day in Florida, I was going to try to go to the Raw after Mania, but unfortunately it was 100% sold out, and the scalpers wanted an arm and a leg, and I was not about that life. It was at the end of my vacation, so I didn't have very much money to spend in the first place, and I know I wasn't going to spend the crazy amount they wanted on a damn ticket for a Raw. So, super bummed I didn't get to go, but I took it as a learning experience, and I know next time I go to WrestleMania, I will definitely have my tickets for NXT, Mania, and the Raw after well in advance. So, it is what it is. Kind of bummed, but happy to pick up this shirt my last night in Florida. So that's going to do it for this video. Let me know what your guys' favorite pickup was in the comments section. If you guys were at WrestleMania last weekend, what did you guys pick up? I'm definitely curious to know. Anyway, be sure to follow me on Twitter, PartyMonster1, and on Instagram, PartyMonster05. Definitely hit that like button if you enjoyed this video, and definitely hit that subscribe button if you want to see more videos from me. Anyway, until the next video, I'm the Party Monster. Don't throw shade, throw parties. Peace.